Hi guys, welcome back to war number 3, I believe it is. This one is against some Chinese alliance that I couldn't read. We're on path 6 again. Here we got an Omega, another mutant on this path. But Omega Red isn't known for his special attack damage, just on his spore, the damage he gets from his spores on the opponent. So I'm not really sure of this placement. So, yeah, it should be a pretty easy fight. This is a couple wars ago, so I can't really remember what all fights I'm taking. I thought I might have been taking this with Vision, but it's apparent that he's not on my team, so. We're just trying to get the mutant charge. This is the war where I am able to get the four charges for a Nimrod boss. So you can see we're at 10 spores just momentarily before we try to back off when we are at 7 or 8. So we just want to give him time. Back off when we can. They're climbing again. We get to 10, trying to stay away. So there's a little bit of spore damage. It's fine. This probably is a SIG 200 if he's placed on defense. Just trying to, not sure why I missed that dex, to be honest. So we have 9 glaive charges left. Should be plenty to finish him off. Just got to bait out those specials. And yeah, that is game over. So I think that was 80% health left. We'll take it for one charge. One easy charge. Now here we have this Icarus. And the game plan here, I checked, I think you'll see here that I checked his abilities and saw that he was immune to Incinerate. So I was like, oh, I'll just build to a level 3, get my flame on, and do a bunch of damage that way. But I did not know his kit well enough. I didn't know that when you don't throw a special every so often, he does a burst of damage on you. Like, I didn't remember that from when he was the boss in the monthly quest. I just don't remember that being a big issue. And you can see this becomes a very scary fight really fast. Besides the point he gets those energizes, and he's almost... I've hit him 5 times, and he's already at over 1 bar of power. And he's going to be getting those prowesses. You'll see I push him to a special too, figuring I'll just block this. I thought he had more prowess, but that was only with 1 or 2 prowess. And he did like 25% damage on my block. Most likely might have killed me if I had missed the block. So I don't think... There it is. There's a detonation for me not throwing a special. That was like a 10% detonation. You can see with me just baiting out all of his specials from all the power he's getting. There's another one. That was a big one. That was 20%. Takes me down to 40%. So now I realize, fudge, there's another detonation. I'm down to 20%, and it's because I'm not throwing specials. This is freaking not good. So we have to beat out this special. There's another detonation. I'm down to 13%. Down to 1% because I came in too early. We throw that special just to get that detonation from happening. He's at 4%. We just need to 5 combo him to finish the deal. And we managed to survive with 1% or 3% health with adrenaline healing. So, definitely not going to bring in Torch the next time I face him. Probably someone like a Vision because, yeah, don't underestimate Icarus and how you have to be throwing specials. So, I would recommend someone like, obviously Ghost is banned a lot, but she'd be getting a lot of power, enough to throw specials. And I believe it's on maybe light hits that he gets those energized, so maybe just don't use the light attacks. Because then you're going to have to bait out that many more specials. Now here's the Mangog. I was more worried about this Mangog fight, more so than the Icarus fight, to be honest. I didn't want to use my pre-fight. I'm obviously saving it for somewhere else. There we get lucky. He's running limber, and I did not throw my heavy quick enough. 3-hit combos. We're not going to build up his charges that way. Again, he purifies my stun when the shield comes back on. It's fine. You know, we're taking lots and lots of damage these first 3 fights. But we're not going to lose this fight. We're not going to lose it. So I guess 75% health isn't the worst thing for a mini, but definitely could have played that a lot cleaner. Yeah, this was I don't want to blame this on anything, but I had a very busy, was very busy during this war. So like all the stressing with my plans in the evening and trying to plan things out in war and just all of that together just made for a really sloppy war. Obviously, it's on me on the gameplay. I just felt like I couldn't relax and focus as much as a regular war. Yeah. So I did not duel about the spacing. So here I see, okay, if I back up twice, I need to do 1 light before I heavy. So there we go. It seemed a little close, so we might get clipped by that heavy again. But basically, what I should have done, obviously, was just back him into a corner. Back him into the corner and parry. Like, I'm trying to get those ruptures, but they fall off so fast before the special 2, it doesn't even matter. So I should have just backed him into the corner, parried, heavy, and then heavy intercepted again and again until he throws a special 1. Do my whole hold heavy to phase those projectile hits. And yeah, that would have been much easier. Instead, this is a very sloppy fight. Again, going off the theme of this war. And yeah, just going in with a different strategy would have been, I mean, that only comes with experience too. Like, I've never taken this fight with Tiger before. Is this the first? Yeah, I think this is the first war I brought Tiger into. Now, obviously, I've been practicing her. Probably not as much as I should be if I'm using her in war, but so yeah, we're just trying to get as close before he throws those laser beams. That way we can counter with our heavy, so that we're nice and close to him. So now you can see we're kind of getting the spacing down a little better. So there's perfect spacing there. Again, it's really hard to hit him with those first 2 heavy hits. So I guess it's not hugely important that you're really close before those beams. You can see we almost have no ruptures before we throw our special 2. That's why I think cornering him is just the best idea. Especially if you're like 1.5 bars of power. That way that special 2 really does a lot. But yeah, I mean, I'm taking a lot of lost damage just purely due to bad play, and I feel very confidently if I take this again with Tigra, I can do it with, I mean, she has the ability to take almost no damage with her phasing mechanics. So yeah, this fight actually ends up dragging on a while. The longer fights go, the more nervous I get in Alliance War, especially with the whole input system bugs issues that's been going on for the last year. So yeah, just important to stay on our toes, keep doing what we're doing, and don't freak out. I really don't know what happened there. I don't know. I wasn't even holding heavy, so maybe my fingers, I think maybe my screen was getting a little sweaty and it just did not register my swipe. I have no idea. But anyway, we took those hits. Now it's going to take some potions to heal up. But yeah, he goes down. We didn't die, so we're happy. Alright, so someone else is taking that Killmonger, I believe. Or no, we're taking that with Corvus. So I think we go through all our boosts here and forget to put on the power back boosters, and as soon as I go into the fight, I'm like, oh shoot. I was planning on putting those on, and then I forgot, but you can see it just won't matter. It won't matter with Corvus. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, Corvus OP. So yeah, he's just a really good option. He will be getting... I was practicing, like, when he's on his medium dash in to dash back and then intercept him with a light. But I don't think he really gets enough power for it to make a big difference. We have the power drain on the special too, but it kills him right away, so you can see it didn't need to take effect. Yeah, we're going to get another charge here for our tech charge. That'll give us 2. And then there's a penny up further that will get our auto block charge on, even though we have to take a little bit of damage from the power burn because of it. And then there's a Hulk Buster further on to get our Avenger charge. So just a really nice path to bring Corvus on. Yeah, I didn't even get to talk about this fight because there's really nothing going on. Her special one is very easy to evade. There's nothing really scary about that fight, just a free Corvus charge. And since she's tacked, Corvus is going to hit even harder. Now we have class disadvantage. So she can nullify our cruelties if she throws our special one and we're close to her for a second or two. And she'll just automatically nullify, kind of like an aura. But you see, I think 13 or 14 hits before the special too. She never gets to throw a special. It really is silly. Like, I was even maybe not dreading, but definitely underestimated how much damage Corvus can do with 1 or 2 charges, especially for that Killmonger. I was like devastated that I forgot to put on the power back boosters. But yeah, I mean, that's a 5-hit combo and she's almost down to 50%. There, she auto blocks me. She can't auto block, her shield's down. So we get that free heavy, knock her down, get the cruelty, and not sure why we didn't go in to finish her off. Was the shield back? I'm not sure. But yeah, a couple of health potions, but alright, and here Corvus is just going to end this man's career very, very quickly. We will have to play around the falter for a little bit. We really don't want to take any damage that we can avoid just by playing it safe, get to our special 2, and just end the man. So here we have 3 charges. We have our suicides on. Yeah. Should be pretty simple. Here we start out with a parry. We want to bait this special 1 out. Oh, so the special 2 doesn't quite kill him. We see the approaching falter. We just back off, bait out the special 1. Now he goes unstoppable, so we have to, back off once again. Parry. Boom, boom, boom. Finish him with a 5-hit combo. Now, this next fight, kind of along the same lines as the other Tiger fight against Apocalypse. I should have played this much differently, and I will if I ever take this fight again with the same matchup. My problem was I watched YouTube fight, like I previously watched YouTube fights, Tiger against Skrull, but he was not on a power gain node. It was on like Hazardous Shift or the boss node. And that's why this fight gets out of hand. So again, I think I would If he's not, I would just focus on getting him into the corner, and because he backs me up against the wall, and I think that was the majority of my problem. You can see he is very skeptical on throwing heavies. He just likes to hit into my block, which is not what you want. What you want to get those ruptures on him before the special 2. Because if he was ready to throw his heavies, one special 2 could have ended him. And obviously, the more damage the special 2 would have done, the more power back I would have gotten, and might have been able to throw 2 special 2s right back to back. So, yeah, you'll see what I'm talking about. So here, we tried the spacing. It's just a simple dash back, wait out the fist, and then go in. So pretty simple spacing wise on his heavy. So there, what was that, a 4-hit combo? There he goes unstoppable. And so we take a bunch of hits. And there we are backed up against the wall. And all the ruptures give him the power he needs for a special 3. And I'm like, ooh, I might be able to survive this. And I was thinking I'll almost get back to my special 2. And we might be good to go. But no. He finishes me off. And we're like, okay, we're just going to burst through this with Corvus. And yeah. Tiger's a fine counter. I just played it horribly wrong. And on a mini boss attack and health node, his special 3 finishes are off. So you just got to watch out for the unstoppable here. Goal is just to get to a special 2, and the unblockable, doesn't matter if he's unstoppable or not, he's going to take those unblockable hits. And I wasn't worried about him surviving the special 2, so. Here it's just an even simpler fight. He doesn't have any passive power gain. His shock can be dangerous, but while I have my glaive charges, I'm going to be immune to it. So that's not an issue. Just going to build up to my special 2 and fire that sucker off. And with class advantage, he's going to be pretty much dead with 1. So he has 7%. For some reason, I thought that was the special 1. And I just thought that that was ending before the beams, but yeah, that was just a humongous brain fart on my part. Wasn't following the fight close enough. And so here I think we're gonna heal up a little bit before the boss. Probably not the full. So we still got that 20 seconds on that power start. We're gonna quickly switch over to our cosmic boost and then get into the fight. So here we are trying to get in before our advanced power boost goes away, which we do. So yeah, it's just going to be pretty simply playing around his unstoppable armor. And it's pretty much the name of the game here. Just trying to build to our special 2. We have max power back boost, so we're just waiting for that us to get to 2 bars of power and for his special lock to go off. I eat the last part of that special, but it's fine. He's already down to 30%. Now here he power drains, or somewhere in the fight he power drained me, and I just did not know that was a thing. So I should have read more in his kit. There, I think it was just an input issue there. I can't see any. So here we're just going to finish off with a special 1. Not the cleanest fight, but Corvus just absolutely wrecked this war. So I'm definitely going to look for as many opportunities as I can if I see charges on my path to bring him in, because he just smokes everything that doesn't punish 100% guaranteed critical hits. I don't think I had the final score for this war. I can't remember if we won or not. We might have lost this one. But hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like. Share my videos with your friends, alliance mates. It would mean a lot. But thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.